What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. It is Sunday, August 3rd. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball slate on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday, and it was a very identical night to Friday night. The only difference was 14 games got completed yesterday. In those 14 games, we go 9-5 on our money line / spread picks. We go 10-4 on our over-unders. Our second game parlay of the night, we go 4 for 5 on it. We just needed the Athletics to win. They do not come through for us. But you guys already know the rules. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Also at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright guys, first game of the day, we got the Houston Astros in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The left-handed pitcher Valdez on the mound for the Astros. He's 11-4 with a 2.62 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Giolito on the mound for the Red Sox. He's 7-2 with a 3.80 ERA. The Red Sox looking to complete the sweep here with the Astros in this game. They won yesterday's matchup, a score of 7-2. In this game today, the Astros are the betting odd favorites, and it is a small lean towards the Astros I have in this game. Giolito has been dominant in home games for the Red Sox this year. Valdez has been good. I don't think there's really that big of a pitching advantage, especially when you look at the Red Sox numbers against left-handed pitching. They're killing lefties this year. My big determining factor in this game today will be the bullpens. I feel the Houston Astros bullpen is in a much better place today to get them to that victory. It should be a low-scoring game here. In this game today, with the Astros as the betting odd favorites, we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Astros we're playing here. Give me Carlos Carrera as well as Christian Walker, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. I like both of these starting pitchers to go over their lines in this game. Valdez of the Astros over 6.5 strikeouts. Giolito of the Sox over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along guys, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers in Tampa Bay taking on the Rays. This game killed me yesterday. The Dodgers got shut out. The Rays won the game a score of 4-0. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Yamamoto on the mound for the Dodgers. He's 9-7 with a 2.63 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Boyle on the mound for the Rays. He's 1-1 with a 2.82 ERA. In this game today, it is simply just looking at Boyle, the starting pitcher for the Rays. His last start versus the Yankees, he pitched 3 innings, let up 5 runs. Before that, he had been coming out of the bullpen. This will most likely be a bullpen day for the Rays. In this game today, we like the Dodgers, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Dodgers here. Give me Kim as well as Freeman. Both of the Dodgers, both to have 2 total in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go under their lines today. Yamamoto of the Dodgers, under 6.5 strikeouts. Boyle of the Rays, under 4.5 Ks. Alright, moving along guys, we got the Milwaukee Brewers in Washington taking on the Nationals. The right-handed pitcher Mizorowski's on the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers. He's 4-1 with a 2.70 ERA. Lord, the right-handed pitcher's on the mound for the Nats. He's 2-5 with a 3.27 ERA. The Brewers come into today's game looking to complete the sweep of the Nationals. They won yesterday's game, a score of 8-2. In this game today, what I'm looking at is simple. This Milwaukee Brewers team in the last week is back to being the best offensive team in the majors. In the last 7 games, this Brewers team is batting .335 as a team. In this matchup today, looking at Lord, he's had some good starts, but when he's gotten touched up, he allows runs. The bad days he has. His last few starts, like I said, it's been solid, but you look at the few where he's been touched up, 5-3 innings, 6-4 innings. This guy can let up runs. In this game today, with the Milwaukee Brewers favored, we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Brewer, 1 National. Give me Contreras of the Brewers, and we're taking James Wood of the Nationals, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. I like Mizorowski, the starting pitcher of the Brewers, to go under his line in this game, under 5.5 Ks. Lord, I'm taking his over in this one, over 3.5 strikeouts. Continuing along, guys, we got the Kansas City Royals in Toronto taking on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays won yesterday's game on a score of 4-2. Coming into today's matchup, this series is split. The right-handed pitcher Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals in this game. He's 8-5 with a 3.03 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Bassett on the mound for the Jays. He's 11-5 with a 4.24 ERA. In this game today, what I'm looking at is this. Bassett has been struggling of late, but in his home starts, he has been dominant this year. For the year, his ERA is 4.24. In his home starts, his ERA is 3.25. Then when we look at this Blue Jays bullpen, I give the advantage to the Blue Jays bullpen in today's game. Then when we look at the lineups, this Toronto Blue Jays team, the players on this team have hit Seth Lugo good in the past before. In this game today, with the Blue Jays favored, we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Blue Jays we're playing here. Give me Barger as well as Lukes, both of the Blue Jays, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. Both of these starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5. I like Lugo of the Royals to go under 4.5 strikeouts. Bassett of the Jays over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the New York Mets taking on the Giants in Queens. The Mets won yesterday's game, a score of 12-6. This series is split coming into today's matchup. In today's matchup, the left-handed pitcher Whisenhunt is on the mound for the Giants. The lefty is no wins, no losses with a 7.20 ERA. Montas on the mound for the Mets. He's 3 wins, 1 loss with a 5.46 ERA. Today's game, I could see it looking a lot like Friday's matchup, a 3-1 game. This pitcher, Whisenhunt, I don't see the Mets having the success. We projected the Mets to have good success yesterday versus the starting pitcher for the Giants, who's making his season debut. I see the opposite of this for Whisenhunt. I can actually see him pitching 4-5 solid innings versus the Mets. The Mets do not hit lefties that well recently, and he's a sinker ball thrower. The Mets have been struggling with sinker ball throwers. The only advantage is Whisenhunt isn't that good of a pitcher, so I can still see them getting to him, just not having the success as the pitcher. In today's game, guys, we're playing the New York Mets. The game total is set at 8.5, and I do like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Giant, 1 Met. Give me Willy Adames of the Giants, Cedric Mullins of the Mets, all 2 batsmen, 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Whisenhunt of the Giants to go under his line in this game, under 3.5 strikeouts. Montas of the Mets, I like his over in this one, over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, guys. We got the New York Yankees in Miami taking on the Marlins. The Marlins looking to complete the sweep here of the Yankees. They won yesterday's matchup, a score of 2-0. In this game today, Luis Gil will be making his season debut for the Yankees. On the other side for the Marlins, we got Cabrera on the mound. He's 4-5 with a 3.35 ERA. In this game today, the Yankees are still the betting odd favorites. And we're going back to our same play as yesterday. We're taking the home dogs. Give me the Miami Marlins on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the under in this one again. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Yankee, 1 Marlin. Give me Jazz Chisholm of the Yankees, and we're taking Ramirez of the Marlins, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. Both of the starting pitchers' lines are set at 5.5. We like Luis Gil of the Yankees to go under his line, under 5.5 strikeouts. Cabrera, we like his over in this one, over 5.5 Ks today. Alright, guys, moving along. We got the Minnesota Twins in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. The Guardians looking for the sweep here of the Twins. They won yesterday's game on score of 5-4. In today's matchup, it will be a bullpen day for the Twins. They have their right-handed pitcher Urena on the mound. He's no wins, no losses with a 5.40 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Cantillo on the mound for the Guardians. He's 2-1 with a 4.14 ERA. Getting straight to it, guys. We got the Guardians completing the sweep here today, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Guardians in this game. Give me Bo Naylor as well as Stephen Kwan, both of the Guardians, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Cantillo of the Guardians, and we're playing him to go over in this one. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Alright guys, moving along. We got the Baltimore Orioles in Chicago taking on the Cubs. The Orioles won yesterday's game and scored 4-3. The series is split coming into today's matchup. In today's matchup, the right-handed pitcher Young on the mound for the O's. He's 0-5 with a 6.63 ERA. Addison Ray on the mound for the Cubs. He's 8-5 with a 4.25 ERA. Like I said, Young has been terrible this year. He has a 6.63 ERA. In his last 5 starts, the ERA is somehow higher. In his last 5, his ERA is at 7.23. Then when we look at Addison Ray for the Cubs, he's also been terrible of late, allowing a bunch of runs. The deciding factor in this game today will be the bullpens. Both of the bullpens have been terrible of late recently. The only difference is how bad the Orioles bullpen has been in their last 7 days. They have an ERA of 8. In this game today, the Cubs are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Cubbies we're playing here today. Give me Kyle Tucker as well as Ian Happ. Both of the Cubs, both to have 2 total in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their line. Young of the O's over 3.5 strikeouts. Ray of the Cubs over 4.5 Ks today. Alrighty guys, on after that, this has been my favorite series of this weekend so far. We have the Pittsburgh Pirates in Colorado taking on the Rockies. The Rockies looking to complete the sweep here of the Pirates. The crazy thing is, every day, including today's game, the bookmakers have had the Rockies as the underdogs. Like I said, has been my favorite series played so far. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pirates. He's 4-10 with a 3.69 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Blaylock on the mound for the Rockies. He's 1-2 with a 7.09 ERA. In this game today, just like I said, the bookmakers do have the Pirates once again as the betting odd favorites. And we're playing the Rockies again. Give me the home dogs. And we're playing the Rockies on the money line. The game total is set at 11.5, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 2 Rockies here. Give me Beck as well as Doyle. 2 Rockies, 2 total bases each. On to the pitching props now. Keller, the starting pitcher for the Pirates. We're playing him to go under his line in this game. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Blaylock of the Rockies, we're taking his over today. Over 3.5 Ks. Alright guys, moving along. We get the Arizona Diamondbacks in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. The left-handed pitcher Rodriguez on the mound for the D-backs. He's 3-7 with a 5.63 ERA. It will be a bullpen day for the Athletics. They have their right-handed pitcher Perkins starting the game. He's 0-1 with a 2.75 ERA. In this game today, the bookmakers have the Diamondbacks as the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 10.5, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Perdomo as well as Corbin Carroll, both of the Diamondbacks, and we're playing Brent Rooker of the Athletics, all 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line in this game. That's Rodriguez of the Diamondbacks. We're playing him to go over in this one. Over 5.5 strikeouts today. Alright guys, moving along. We got the Chicago White Sox in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The White Sox won yesterday's game, a score of 1-0. They come into today's game looking to complete the sweep of the Angels. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Burke on the mound for the White Sox. He's 4-8 with a 4.17 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Kokonowicz on the mound for the Angels. He's 3-9 with a 5.75 ERA. In this game today, the bookmakers once again have the Angels as the betting odd favorites. Kokonowicz, the starting pitcher for the Angels, has been terrible this season. He still lets up some of the most home runs out of any pitcher in the league. Per innings pitched. Now, granted, he's not technically in the top 10 of home runs allowed, but when you do per innings pitched, he allows 2.5 home runs per 9 innings, which is in the top 5 most of any pitchers in the majors. Good hitting weather in Los Angeles today. In this game, we like the White Sox to complete the sweep of the Angels, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 White Sox, 1 Angel. Give me Luis Robert Jr. of the White Sox, and we're playing Zach Neto of the Angels, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. We like Burke, the starting pitcher of the White Sox, to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts. Kokonowicz of the Angels were also playing his over in this one, over 3.5 Ks today. Alright guys, continuing along, we have another series that's split coming into today's matchup. We got the St. Louis Cardinals in San Diego taking on the Padres. St. Louis won yesterday's game, a score of 8-5. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Palente on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 6-7 with a 4.62 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Dylan Cease on the mound for the Padres. He's 3-10 with a 4.79 ERA. The bookmakers today do have the Padres as the betting odds favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're playing the San Diego Padres on the money line here today. The game total is set at 8, and we do like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 1 Cardinal, 1 Padre. Give me Donovan of the Cardinals, Tatis Jr. of the Padres, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like Palente to go over his line, over 3.5 strikeouts. Dylan Cease, I'm playing his under in this game today, under 5.5 Ks. Alright guys, moving along, we got the Texas Rangers in Seattle taking on the Mariners. The Rangers won yesterday's game, a score 6-4. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher DeGrom on the mound for the Rangers. He's 10-3 with a 2.55 ERA. Evans, the right-handed pitcher's on the mound for Seattle. He's 4-4 with a 4.22 ERA. In this game today, what we're looking at is simple. DeGrom has been very good this season. Evans has been terrible of late. His last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 6.70. The Seattle bullpen comes into today's matchup a bit taxed, and we, like I said, with Evans, who has been letting up a ton of runs in his last few starts, I expect the bullpen to come in early in today's game. DeGrom has been very good this year. In this matchup, the Rangers are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and we like the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Rangers we're playing here today. Give me Langford as well as Josh Smith, both of the Rangers, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. DeGrom of the Rangers, over 6.5 strikeouts. Evans of Seattle, over 3.5 Ks today. Alright guys, final game of the day will actually be our play of the day. We got the Detroit Tigers in Philadelphia taking on the Phillies. The series is split coming into today's matchup. The Tigers won yesterday's game, a score of 7-5. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Charlie Morton will be making his Tigers debut. The former Oriole is 7-8 with a 5.42 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Christopher Sanchez on the mound for the Phillies. He's 9-3 with a 2.55 ERA. The bookmakers have the Phillies as the betting odds favorites in this game today. They have a big advantage in the bullpen. Then when we look at the starting matchup, the Phillies have the advantage. The Detroit Tigers have struggled versus lefties this season. Morton has been terrible of late. The Phillies have gotten to this guy before. The players in the Phillies have gotten to him before. Like I said, his last 5 starts, he's been terrible. ERA up above 6.17 to be exact. In this game today, we're rolling with the bookmakers. We're playing the Phillies on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Torkelson of the Tigers, and we're playing Schwarber and Harper of the Phillies. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props here. We're playing Charlie Morton of the Tigers to go under his line, under 5.5 strikeouts. Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies, we're taking his over today, over 6.5 Ks. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first parlay. It's a 5-leg game parlay. Our first play will be the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line. We follow it up with the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. And we wrap it up with the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet pays $100 flat. On after that, guys, we have another 5-leg game parlay. Our first play will be the Colorado Rockies on the money line. We follow it up with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox on the money line. We then play the Texas Rangers, Seattle Mariners game total to go under 7.5 total runs. And we wrap it up with the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet pays $130. On after that, guys, we have our 2 home run parlays. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay where our first play will be Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. We're then going to play Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals. And we wrap it up with Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $85. On after that, guys, we have our final home run play of the day. We start off with Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays. We follow it up with Brent Rooker of the Athletics. And we wrap it up with Spencer Torkelson of the Detroit Tigers. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $120. Once again, guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you guys all. Sorry for getting this video out a bit late today. Rushing, came home from work, got stuck at work. Salutes, I send my salutes out to you guys all. You guys know I always do this because I really appreciate you guys. You guys really make me want to push, make sure we get some good picks out. Make sure, I spend enough time with these picks. I really appreciate you guys. I salute you all. You guys know I respect you all. It's a Sunday. I hope you enjoy your day. We all can win some money today. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.